How we doing? Welcome back to Jeff Outdoors. I am out in the shop this morning. We had a brief warm up yesterday, got up to about 60 degrees. Feels like it's maybe about 48, 50 right now, so it's not too bad. I'm currently in the mode of getting ready for maple season. And it's December, and last year I tapped, what was it? It wasn't the trailing end of mid-January. If you can, I forget what date actually. I actually probably have it. Oh, look at that. I do. I have my February? No. Right here. January. You can see how organized I am. It's not too bad. You know, don't give me a bunch of crap for it, but January 28th. January 28th, 2023. That was my first 15 taps. So, the end of January, but I should have tapped about a week prior to that, if not a little more. The weather is everything when it comes to maple. So, and I'm on buckets, so you can see these buckets. I picked these up. These are 3 gallon. That's a 3 gallon bucket. And why the 3 gallon bucket? I have, pardon me, I have mostly 2 gallon buckets. And then I just bought just a few 3 gallon buckets that I actually came across accidentally back in October when we were up in northern Vermont. We went to the Pick and Shovel in Newport, Vermont, which is right on the Quebec border. I have family up there, so we ran up there for just a morning run to check out some stuff. So they had these 3 gallon buckets, and I just bought a few of them because I have a set of trees that I call the Twin Towers. One tree of the Twin Towers just is a gusher. Every time I go to empty out the 2 gallon buckets on the tree, they're overflowing. This is going to give me another gallon per tap to catch the sap. So I will be extremely excited come sapping season to see when or to see how much those fill up and if I'm able to catch them before they overflow. So like literally I'll tap and then 24 hours later or less, the buckets are full on a good sapping day. So you want the temperatures at night to be, at least maybe 25 degrees. And then in the daytime, if it can warm up to the upper 30s, 40 degrees, you're going to get awesome sap runs. And that's what we're hoping for. I have my pans all cleaned up and out here. This is my warming pan. This is the warming pan. And this is all from Vermont. This is the lid to the main pan. This is my main boil pan. It's a divided pan. I want to switch to just a flat pan. I don't really have much use for the continuous flow, which is what this does. And it gets the job done. And the boil rate is, if I push it hard, I can get close to 6 gallons per hour on a 20 by 30. That's pushing it. Normally I'm around 5. I want to upgrade next year for a 2 by 4. And I think I have an idea in constructing a new evaporator in order to do that. So I may have a project come up if it doesn't get too cold out. I can get out here in the shop garage. I'll do that. Got some wind picking up. You can see I got my wood set to go. for maple season. And I keep things close to the house so I can batch boil and bring in the near syrup, and then finish off the boil for the day. Sometimes I get lucky and I can just continuous boil, so I can shut it down, put the lid on. That's what this lid's for. I can cover the sap that I boiled for the day, and then come out the next day, light the fire again, and keep boiling, and just keep adding sap all season. It's not usually the case, but I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky one of these seasons. So we got plenty of wood for maple. I have had some campfires, so I did eat into my pile here just a little bit, but I'll top off these racks after maple season. We'll season for another year for maple season 2025. So I get a good year of nice seasoned dry wood for putting in the evaporator. So it's, we're there. It's another season coming up, and the only thing I really have to do is what do I have left? I've got some buckets I'm going to clean. I've got some taps that I'm going to sanitize and clean. That's really nothing big, but I have all my filters in place, and I have one barrel liner left. So I use and if you've been following along, you saw my sap barrels from last season. They're food grade barrels, and I put a liner inside to keep my sap until boiling time. So very cheap way to do it. It's all food grade, and I got some new labels for my syrup bottles this year, so that's pretty cool. And we'll get it stocked up, and just waiting till that sap runs. Yeah, buddy. So yeah, it's a pretty nice day out today, as long as the rain holds off, and we'll just see how it goes. So I'm here in Ohio, and we've been here almost 50 years in this house. This is the house I grew up in, and still here. You got a delivery truck up there on the road. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for stopping in. We'll keep you up to date on how we're doing, and follow along for maple season. Always exciting, at least for me. I love to get my axe. You can see my axes here. I have my axe collection, and axes. So I chop wood as I put it into the evaporator, and always a good time. All right, see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.